to the Everything You podcast channel. I'm going to be taking you through a 15-minute workout that is dumbbell only. So you can do it in the gym, you can do it at home, wherever you want, and it's going to be full body. So, first things first, let's do a little warm up and loosen up the muscles before we get into the workout. So just going for some head rolls. So just taking the head from one side to the other. So kind of think about rolling your head around the room, which kind of, I probably look like a maniac doing it now, but I'm sure you'll be fine when you're doing it. Just taking the head to the front, round to the sides, and then to the back, and then reversing it. So just be really careful, especially if you have any neck sensitivities as well. What you can do is half a circle rather than going around the full way, just if you think it might feel a little bit too heavy for your head to be all the way back. Then we're going to take it into the shoulders, but we're going to do one at a time. So we're going to do some shoulder rotations. So with the arm, you'll bring it to the front, to the ceiling, and then to the back. So we're going to do 2 more big circles like this, and then we'll swap the arms over. So again, just loosening up the shoulders, taking it to the front, to the ceiling, to the back, and round. So we'll go for 2 more, and then we'll reverse on the other side. Whenever I say reverse, I think it always confuses people, but it's just the other side, but we're going backwards first. So almost as if you're doing some kind of backstroke, it's going the other way. So last 2 reps, so nice big circles, just opening up those shoulders and going for the other side, so going to the back first. Nice big circles. So back first, the ceiling to the front. Back, ceiling, and front. And then going into just twisting gently at the waist. So kind of like a half circle. So keep trying to keep the hips as square as you can. Taking the arms out in front of you, twisting round so that this arm should finish somewhere over here, and then to the other side. So again, just getting a little bit of a rotation in the upper body. And then we're going to go for the hips. So nice big circles with the hips. So if you want to add some balance in there, or if you want to stabilize yourself through your balance, you can have your arm out to the side, either one, or you can have the hands on the hips, and then we'll reverse. So go to the back, around, and front. Same as we did with the shoulders, but with the hips and the knee, always just a little bit like, where are we going? Back, round, and front. And then to the other side. So nice big circles with the hips, just opening up the hips, especially if you've been sitting at a desk all day. It just feels really nice to open things up, and then going back the other way. So last few circles, and then we'll move on to the ankles, which are not to be forgotten about, because I've spoken to a lot of people recently who've done something to their ankle, and usually it's like an unexpected kind of injury, where you step onto it and you're not, prepared for the level of balance that's needed, or something like that. So coming up with the toe, round to the right, and then down. So nice big circles. If you're drawing a line on a wall with bad analogy, the big circles, and then swapping around for the other side, the other way, in reverse. And then a couple more circles, and then we're going for the other side. So again, if you need some extra balance, you want to keep your hands on your hips. You know where I was going out there, just needs to stay in one place. So nice big circles with the toes, and then going around the other way. So the joints are complex. I was speaking to somebody about this morning. Like, everyone's got some sort of issue with some sort of joint. So just make sure that when you're training, you mobilize that joint so that you can make sure you create some space before you get into a workout. So we've got 5 different exercises for you today. So first exercise we're going to do is the standing shoulder press. So I'll show you what that looks like. So I'll show you from one angle, from the front, dumbbells at the ears, up over the head, returning to the ears, up over the head, returning to the ears. Then we've got deadlifts. So coming into nice tall position, and then coming over, down through the legs, keeping the back nice and flat, down through the legs, back nice and flat. And then we are going into a bent over row, so we need both of these again. So we're here, nice flat back, move in to the back, and letting it go, put it in here, and letting it go, nice flat back, squeezing the elbows into your sides, And then we're going for a front squat. So dumbbells are on the shoulders for this one. So coming down into that front squat and then coming up. So the dumbbells stay here. They come down with you here. They come down here. And then finally, we've got some arms. So we're going into a lying tricep extension. So lying flat on the mat. The dumbbells are going to start above the shoulders, and then you're going to bend at the elbow, come down, just behind you, and here. Coming down, here, and fully extend. So this is an exercise that can be quite tricky to master in the first instance, so I'll give you a lot of teaching points as we go through it. So we're going to go through each exercise twice. We're going to go in circuit style, so we're going to go from one exercise to another, and I'll give you teaching points throughout, and in between each set of exercises, I'll give you some following teaching points to think about the next time we do it. So, let's get started. So, we are starting with the standing shoulder press. I'll do it straight on this time, the next time I'll turn over and do it from the side. So, dumbbells by the ears, big push over the head. 1, we're going for 10 reps, big push. Breathe out at the top, nice and strong. And 3, 2, 1, big push. 3, 2, 1, and 5, 3, 2, 1, and 6, 3, 2, 1, big push, and 7, last few reps, doing really well. And 8, 3, 2, 1, last 2, and 9, 3, 2, 1, and 10. Good. So we're coming into our deadlifts now. So I'll do this one from the side so you can see my back position, which is the most important thing. So starting from the top, nice and tall, coming down into the deadlift. Dumbbells finish just above the ankles and squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and 2. Good. Using that breath on the way up. 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5. Good. 3, 2, 1, and 6, 3, 2, 1, and 7, 3, 2, 1, and 8, the last 2 reps, and 9, 3, 2, 1, and 10. So we're going into bent over row. So we're starting in a nice flat back position, we're pushing and pulling into the back. So big squeeze, 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1, big pulls. 5, halfway through. And 6, 3, 2, 1, and 7, so squeezing into that back. And 8, 3, 2, 1, and 9, 3, 2, 1, and 10. Nice. So now we are going into our front squat. So feet are hip width apart, or actually shoulder width apart, a little bit more space than you would the bent over row and deadlift. So shoulders are here with the weights coming down into the squat. 1, 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 2, 1, and 3. Keeping the dumbbells on the shoulders. Deep squat. 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, and 6. You're doing really well. Last 4 reps. And 7, 3, 2, 1, and 8, 3, 2, 1, and 9, last one, and 10. So we're coming down to the mat, and we are going for the lying tricep extension. So, dumbbells up, and then coming back towards the head. Coming down, so bending at the elbow, fully extend. And 2, 3, 2, 1, and 3. So only thing that moves is the forearm. 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, and 6. So we're nearly there. And 7, last 3 reps, keeping it going. You can feel the burn in the arms. And 3, 2, 1, and 8, last 2. Big push. And 10. Nice, well done. So first half is done. So just to run you through some teaching points of each exercise. So first things first, with the shoulder press, you want to make sure that we come down to the ears. So next time I do it, I'll do it side on so you can see my positioning for that. With the deadlifts, the most important thing is keeping that flat back. So we're here, coming down just for the ankles. 3, 2, 1. And coming up. With the bend over row, we're here. You're pulling in to the waist, keeping the back flat, elbows squeezed in, and then lowering the weights. And then with the lying tricep extension, so we'll have to come to before the last one. Lying tricep extension, you're making sure that the only thing that moves is your forearm. So nothing, your whole arm doesn't move, just the forearm isolates. And the one that I forgot out was the front squat. So coming down, dumbbells stay on the shoulders, you come down for the squat, and then come up. So those are the teaching points that I want you to think about this time around when we do it. We've got one more set of exercises. So going back through it, I'm going to go side on with the shoulder press. So feet hip width apart, and we're going in for our first 10 reps. So dumbbells like ears, big push. So making note of that finishing position. Nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 3, 2, 1. Engage the core. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And 8. Good. The last 2 reps. Final 2. 3, 2, 1. And 10. And coming down into the deadlifts. So I'm still going to stay side on for this so you can see my back position. Coming down into that first deadlift. And 1, 3, 2, 1. And 2. So nice and slow. Use the tempo. And 3. The tempo is good if you're really wary of the exercises and you're not wanting to overdo it and move too quickly so that you just have an injury. And 3, 2, 1. And 6, the last 4 reps. 3, 2, 1. And 3, we're nearly there. And 2, 3, 2, 1. And 1. So we're going into the bent over row. I'm going to do this side this time. So you can see it from here. Flat back position. Coming in to the waist. 3, 2, 1. Big squeeze. 2, 3, 2, 1. And 3, 3, 2, 1. And 4, good. Keeping it going. 5, 3, 2, 1. And 6, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And 7, 3, 2, 1. Last 3. 3. So big squeeze. 3, 2, 1. And 1. Really nice. So front squat. Last one. Dumbbells on the shoulders. Feet shoulder width apart and coming down into the hips. 3, 2, 1, and 1. So coming right down, push through the feet to come up. And 2, 3, 2, 1, and 3, 3, 2, 1, and 4. Good. We're nearly halfway through. And 5, 3, 2, 1, and 6. Use the breath. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Last 2. 3, 2, 1, and last one. And final exercise, we're going for the lying tricep extension. So, dumbbells above the shoulders. We're going to bend at the elbow and come down to the forehead. Fully extend. 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 2, 1, and 3, 3, 2, 1, and 4. We're nearly there. Isolate that forearm. And 5, halfway through. And 6, 3, 2, 1. And 7, last 3, 3, 2, 1. And 8, last 2 reps. Keep it going. And 3, 2, 1. And 1. So well done if you managed to stay with me through that. I am Nicole. And if you liked that workout, then please can you like, share, and subscribe.